He smells that barbecue chicken. One.
Well,
lick your fingers. The barbecue chicken is hot and crispy.
You're making me hungry right now, but
Crispy barbecue chicken?
oof, I just can't wait. You make me hungry. Is it lunchtime?
Wow.
We got it some time. But, he's not settling for any look either. This guy is very versatile. He'll take you inside, take you outside. He's the kind of player that seems like he's a
The starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Cavaliers.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. So for the Mavericks, their last game, a loss to the Spurs. And they were still in that one right up to the end, guys, but lost by a couple of buckets.
And with the number of turnovers they had in that game, guys, it was going to be an uphill battle all the way.
Especially when you couple the turnovers with the soft defense they were playing. That's a losing combination.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Freak in a two-guard. Kevin Love out there with King. Then there's Irving. And it's Biyombo at the center. Second free throw, no good. Williams with the ball. With some arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
They played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Poked loose. And stolen by Nowitzki. King against Williams. Parsons on the wing. Nowitzki with the screen on Irving. Here's Parsons. The shot misses. Good D from Love. Now here's Freak. D right on him. The shot from 20 feet away. Here's Biyombo. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound, and once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Now here's Williams. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And boy, did he have it going offensively. He lived at the line during that game as well, and that's where he got a lot of those points.
And here's Freak following the three from Wesley Matthews. That one goes. Count it. Freak's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Pachulia, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now, here is Irving. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Freak with it. He's covered by Matthews. And here's Freak against Washington. He was really on his game. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Love's got his first 2 points of the night. Williams against Irving. It's Williams with the drive and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
You know what? Can you believe there have been 7 lead changes already, guys?
Wow.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Here's Freak. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Williams a screen. Here's Nowitzki. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Matthews. Another three for Dallas.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Cavaliers trailing. Pass to Freak. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. It's deflected. Taken away by Williams. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Knocked loose. With the teardrop. Nowitzki's shot is no good. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, earlier I had a chance to speak with Rick Carlisle. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Thanks again, Doris. Now here's Parsons. Following the miss by Freak. 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 17, and Dallas again with the bucket.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
At the break in the action, let's show you the teams that have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10 games. The Cavaliers, number 1.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Carlos Boozer's checked in for Pachulia. Mayo comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Harris is checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Barea subbed in for Williams. Barea and Thompson sends it back. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Williams is running. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. Well, Cleveland shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Cleveland, Freak in at shooting guard. Smith is out there with Tristan Thompson. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Irving at the 1 spot. And here's Barea following the three-pointer by Freak. There's a screen. There's a screen by Williams. Nowitzki kicks to Williams. No luck. And Cleveland the other way now.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Irving passes to Freak. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
He's yours. He's yours.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Now here's Williams. Tight defense on him. Nowitzki gets a wide open look. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Thompson dishes to Irving. This is his first free throw of the game. And he can't get the first one. And the Mavericks making a change here. Matthews is checked in. And he sinks the second. Here's Barea looking for his first basket still in this one. To the middle. Here's Pachulia. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points. This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
Matthews, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Freak with it, working on Williams. It's tipped. Pass to Barea. Williams kicks to Nowitzki. Shoots from the line. Can't hit. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Freak with it. Williams picks him up. Freak kicks to Irving. Feeds to Freak. 6 on the shot clock. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. And now a 5-point Cleveland lead.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. How's the last month of basketball been for him? 4th in three-point field goal percentage, 15th in blocks. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And yeah, he's one of the lasers in the game. Just a hard man to put on ice.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards really lit it up from the floor. He ended up with 35 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
Here is Williams following the basket by Freak. Outside Matthews. Will it go? And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Chandler Parsons, who's checked in for Pachulia. And Harris subbed in for Darren Williams. Now here's Parsons following the miss by Freak. Shoots it up. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Freak's got 21 in the game.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Boy, that's a really nice feed by J.J. Barea.
Irving kicks to Freak. Lets the 3 fly. No good. And it's Dallas the other way. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
Yeah, a quick 2-game series between the two teams, one in each club's home building.
Well, looky here. We've got an inter-conference matchup. Always interesting to see how two teams match up that don't get a chance to see a whole lot of one another.
Irving kicks to Freak. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Stolen by Boozer. And they're on the break. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there.
The clock runs out.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. When I'm trying to force it on offense, good things happen. That's why I've had success here early on.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great. second half just about to get going here. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Jaron Williams out there with Matthews, and it's Pachulia in at the 5 spot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. And that one's good. Freak.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Outside Matthews. Here's Nowitzki, and it's Dallas with another.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And Freak throws it down.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Nowitzki with the screen on Irving. It's Williams with the drive. Clock at 4, and Parsons gets it to go.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Irving passes to Freak. There's the pick. Up off the screen, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Here's Nowitzki, and another basket for Dallas.
That would be 4 in a row for them now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Irving kicks to Love. Breaks a big height bounce and goes in. Love's got 6.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Outside Matthews. There's a screen by Williams. Matthews dishes to Pachulia. Here's Nowitzki. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Freak's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game. And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
Matthews, that misses off the backboard.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And the shot is good. Freak's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Go home, Dallas!
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, thanks, guys.
Dallas has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Kevin Love out there with Bismack Biyombo. Then it's King, and it's Irving in at the 1.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
From outside the arc, and O.J. Mayo pulls it down. Mavericks trailed by 14. Nowitzki sets a screen for Mayo. Matthews into the lane. Now the dish to Mayo. He feeds it to Matthews. 6 on the shot clock. Parsons with a screen on Love. That's a 2 from Matthews, and the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
Pachulia, he's checked in for O.J. Mayo. Back to Matthews. Kicks it to Williams. Love against Parsons. The pass to Pachulia. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Here's Freak, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Down low. It's rebounded by Dallas. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something, you're right. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Irving passes to Freak. Cleveland moving the ball around. Irving kicks to Freak. Three-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
There's a screen. Nowitzki sets a screen for Williams. And Parsons gets it to go.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Now here's Freak. They get it back. Biyombo, nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. They set the pick. Williams attacking. A second chance effort. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Cleveland.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on them.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good. Matthews. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Checking out the game Wesley Matthews is having. He has 8 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Freak dishes to Biyombo, and he gets it to go.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Mavericks trail by 17. Here's Parsons. Williams a screen. Parsons attacking. Nowitzki up top. High post shot. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Irving passes to Freak.
Get the ball inside.
Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Parsons' shot is off.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
You know, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
For 3, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2. Shots from the floor.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
There's 1:17 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And it's Freak missing. Mavericks trailed by 14. And Parsons kicks to Williams. Here's the screen. The feed to Nowitzki. Parsons on the wing. He's covered by Irving. Just 5 to shoot. From the baseline. Parsons' shot is off. And here are the Cavaliers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Irving dishes to Freak. 34 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And that's good from Bismack Biyombo on the assist by Freak. And the Cavaliers lead by 16. Passes to Nowitzki. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Irving passes to Freak. Love with the screen for Freak. Back to Irving. Offensive rebound. Freak. And the layup's good off the glass.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight. But we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road win.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game, Greg. Their effort level, I thought, was outstanding, and they just took care of business.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight.
He was the star of the show for them on the offensive end. Over half.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
the 2K Sports pregame show.
The NBA season is in high gear, and we are so glad to have you here with us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. My companions are Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And tonight our broadcast will be shifting to Atlanta, where we'll see the Hawks going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, they are putting together an impressive stretch of basketball. Only one loss in their last 8 games. We'll see if that continues tonight. Last time out for them, Freak set a career high in points. He's shown glimpses of what he's capable of before. Shaq, was his outburst a one-time thing, or can we expect more of that from him?
You know, he's a smart player. You know, the last game he had a matchup he felt he could exploit, and he made the most of it. You know, I saw his coach on the sideline calling plays. He was waving his coach off saying, no, this guy's barbecue chicken. I'm going to take him to the hole. He has a lot of tools, and I think he can do this more often. But consistency is something that he needs to develop.
Hey, listen, after a performance like that, though, Ernie, the focus is now on him. So he has to read defenses a little bit.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. It's all about the Eastern Conference. That's where the action is today as the Atlanta Hawks get ready to battle. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
And I know that's a game they'd like to forget. Sort of a tough day for them all the way around.
I don't see any reason they won't be able to rebound from it quickly, though. Quite honestly, I think this is a resilient squad, and they'll bounce back quickly.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Freak in at shooting guard. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's King, and it's Irving in at the point. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I caught up with the head coach for the Hawks. He said they've really got their work cut out for them dealing with a player like Kevin Love, saying he's a 25 points per game scorer and can just dominate the glass. Defensively, you just can never leave him open. No open shots, get a body on him the second a shot goes up. He knows it's easier said than done, but guys, that's the game plan.
And thank you for that, Doris. That's good.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Irving against T. Out left to the wing. Here's Millsap. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
And a wide open look for Freak. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Korver. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Right side, Millsap. Again, Millsap missing. Cleveland's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Freak passes to King. From outside the arc, another 3 for Cleveland.
And really, that's what built the early lead here. Killer shooting from beyond.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get to the shooters. It's imperative that they get a hand up.
And here is Teague following the three-pointer by Kevin Love. Millsap a screen on Irving. 6 to shoot. Here's Horford. The shot is off. So Cleveland will take it the other way. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at him wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
Takes the 13-footer. Again, the miss by Horford.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And it's Freak missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Teague drives in. Here's Millsap, and he goes in for the dunk.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Korver. Cleveland moving the ball around. And that one's good. Freak.
Well, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Here's our 2K leaderboard with the list of the teams that have been on fire from beyond the arc over the past month. The Cavaliers, number 1.
I tell you what, when you have a shooting it, you feel like the basket is 3 times as big as normal. I mean, it's hard to maintain this level of productivity, but we'll see if they can make it happen.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Cleveland also making some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Iman Shumpert has come in for Ken. And it's Williams in for Kyrie Irving. It's deflected. Williams dishes to Freak. Thompson, a screen on Barbosa. Freak kicks to Thompson. Shumpert gets a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
The drive by Scott. And Muscala kicks it over to Schroeder. And there's the pass to Barbosa. The Hawks again can't hit. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Freak passes to Williams. A wide open look for Love. That 3 off the mark. Atlanta's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Schroeder kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Schroeder. There's a good screen. Shoots it. Nice jump shot. Good. There's 48 seconds left in the first. Williams dishes to Freak. No good from outside. The Hawks trail by 13. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Barbosa for 3. Scott kicks to Barbosa. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Here's Freak. Drains the three-pointer. Freak's got 17.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Schroeder kicks to Barbosa. Outside Hardaway. Here's the 3, and he gets it back. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Cleveland ahead, up by 16. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And a chance now to hear from Paul Millsap talking about the confidence of his team. Greg, it's got to be more than just attitude, right? And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Love's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. King comes in for Thompson. Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And Freak subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. On the court for Cleveland, Freak in a 2-guard. King is up there with Iman Shumpert. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Irving in at the point guard. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Mavericks got the job done. He had 37 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
Here's Schroeder following the basket by Freak. Schroeder kicks to Muscala. Shot from 12. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. 1:25 left in the first half. Irving passes to Freak. Fires the three. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 22 points for Freak.
And he does it again. What can you say? The defense continues to allow him to get open out there. They've got to know that he can knock down that shot. Put somebody on him.
Now here's Hardaway. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Well, among the centers and power forwards of the NBA, these are the players with the softest touch around the bucket. Some terrific shooting percentages for the big men. Number 1, Kevin Love.
He is an unyielding presence in the low post. I mean, he gets so many good looks because he works so hard to get that great position down low. And when he does, boy, he is impossible to move.
Well, his adaptability is a terrific attribute to have. I mean, he plays his game based on the look the defense gives him. And he's prepared to try anything and do anything in order to get the high percentage shot that he wants.
Now Schroeder following the three-point attempt by Freak. Scott, good.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Now here's Freak. 37 points in the win against Dallas.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backdoor.
Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Schroeder kicks to Scott. Passes it to Barbosa. Here's Hardaway. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. And the first half comes to a close. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
Really an extraordinary game for Freak. 22 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from 3, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Atlanta, Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Teague and Korver are the guards. And it's Larson in at the small forward position. 6 to shoot. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut now to just 3 on the bucket from Korver. Cleveland's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Millsap with the double team. And the Hawks with possession here. Atlanta shooting 43% for the game. Korver dishes to Teague. Pick by Horford. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. The shot's good from Irving.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Outside Teague. The dish to Horford. Teague kicks to Korver. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 6 assists here tonight.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Now Teague. Following the three-point attempt by Freak. Korver kicks to Millsap. Outside Korver. Here's Larson. Millsap trying to get open. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Cavaliers leading. The feed to Freak. A baseline J. Rebounded by Korver. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. The 3-ball. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Millsap has the open look, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Cleveland leading by 7. Out to Shumpert, feeds it to Williams. Now here's Freak, Millsap covering. Now Freak fires the 3, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's... Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. On the court for Cleveland, Freak, he's in at shooting guard. King is up there with Kevin Love. Then there's Mo Williams, and it's Thompson in at the 5, down low. The Hawks trail by 9. Now the pass to Larson. There's a good screen. Millsap a screen. Here's Schroeder. And a miss there on the triple.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall. They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Now here's Schroeder. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Al Horford is checked in for Atlanta. Korver. Cleveland. Irving in for Mo Williams. Hawks passing it around. Pass to Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Larson. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Cleveland leading by 12. Here's Freak. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Cavaliers?
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten down in transition.
Atlanta making a switch here. Teague's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Biyombo's checked in. Teague kicks to Millsap. Down low. Deflects the pass. Larson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. Well, Cleveland shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. There's the pick. And that one's good. Freak's got 12 points in just the second half.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Here's Horford. The Cavaliers pull it in. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their home stretch. And that is good.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
Atlanta with the ball. Following the basket by Freak. Shot clock at 6. A baseline J, and there's Korver on the assist by Teague. Teague's got his 7th assist here tonight. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Irving kicks to Freak. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Good. Freak's got 39.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Now here is Horford, covered by Biyombo. Powered down with both hands.
Letting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand. That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
Now here's Teague. Kicks it to Korver. Puts it up from 12. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Korver's got 9 points here in the second half.
Timeout, please.
Here's Freak. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for the left.
Free throw good. Freak.
2 shots.
And both free throws good from Freak.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Now here's Teague. Inside, Horford. And it's Biyombo with the rebound. Biyombo's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Irving passes to Freak. Back to Irving. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the Cavaliers lead by 17. Picked by Horford. Teague dishes to Millsap. There's the pick. Pass to Larson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Horford. And it's Horford again missing.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And that one's good. Freak.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Outside Teague. 1:25 left in the 4th quarter. He dishes it to Horford. And it's Korver off the drive. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Cavaliers.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Good point, Steve. And Clark, they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
I like their fortitude, their toughness, particularly in terms of dealing with adversity. Anytime things didn't go their way, they just put their nose down and stayed with it. And because of that, they were able to pull away.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
They really took control of the first 2 games in this season series by keeping the pressure on. The win here tonight will move them to 2-0 with 1 game left against the Hawks.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Korver kicks to Horford. Teague against Irving. Dishes it to Millsap. That's good, and so Teague with the assist.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
Here's Larson, and the miss. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, any time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
A remarkable 27 points from three-point land for him. With that kind of long-range shooting, easy to understand why.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we have an interactive where you guys have a chance to win tons of VC, and we show you what's to come in 2016. Tune in now. You are one of the players that to challenge in 2K.
To be honest, we had a lot of competition.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we have an interactive special where you have a chance to win tons of VC. Tune in now.
Yeah. How real is this?